Welcome, fellow Earthlings, back to the vlog. How are we all doing over there? Are we surviving? Are we thriving? Are we suffering? This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to make a beautiful website. Of course, we've been making leaps and bounds in the whole create your own life, create your own reality week, manifest your dreams, quantum jump, collapsing of timelines, taking time to reevaluate, kind of realign with what I want. Yes, in a way, it's kind of an emotionally taxing process. It's an investment emotionally. If I am on this train track here, I've done a lot of work to get on like the next track that I need to be going down, preparing for it. So I'll talk about that later. We love an energy chat and I'll share all my little secrets that I'm kind of things that I'm doing, I suppose, at the moment. Will not have you miss out. You're jumping on whether you like it or not. You don't like manifestation? Well, you're gonna like it today. Can you believe I haven't even had a coffee yet? That's how excited I am. Before I get too into kind of creating your own reality stuff, let me show you something frivolous. Let me show you my outfit. Back at it again with another outfit real quick. Stop playing music. Or, you know, don't listen. Sorry, the music was a bit loud. This is my first time styling it with a longer top. It was really something I didn't think I'd wear as much just because it's so mini, but like somehow it's just caught like right at the right length. As I mentioned, it does have like built-in underwear as part of the skirt, so it never like rides up or moves. Its sweater is from Sunday Best, Emma Chamberlain edit from Aritzia. Look at these earrings, look at these knockoff Bottega earrings. Like, I'm not one for a knockoff, or am I? I don't know. When it comes to jewelry, yes, maybe. Got a crease down the middle, but it's so unnoticeable. Do I hate that? Yes. But do I like these earrings for a fraction of the price? Yes. And just to show you the completed look, I was styling it with sunglasses. So these are the ones that I went for. It's just hair behind the ears, everything kind of slick, but kind of flirty, kind of fun, kind of 90s. Really feel like I've been leaning into lately. And I haven't been like pre-filming any of my 30 days of outfits challenge. I'm sure some people wonder that, but I did pre-film 2 today because I want to get ahead of myself and I really want to succeed in this challenge. And as they say, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. The reason that my apartment looks like this and like this and like this and just stuff everywhere is Ruth is coming. Ruth is coming. Ruth is like my soul sister. She's really one of my best mates, and yeah, she lives in Amsterdam now. She's Irish, so you'll definitely see her in the next vlog. I think we're definitely gonna create some content together. One out there that's like separated from one of their real like soul sisters, people that they just connect with on a different level. You'll know how hard it is living away from, you know, that kind of friend. It's sad because you miss out on like huge parts of their life. Like, we only get to see each other maybe once every 6 months now. I would love to know if any of you have been around since she used to be on the vlog. It's a different time in my life, and we really haven't gotten to spend crazy amount of quality time together since like Tara version 2.0, version 4.0, version like 6 came out. So I've wanted to do declutter now for about a month, and of course I've left it a day or two before she gets here. I feel better if I do this declutter. Honestly guys, nothing makes me happier than decluttering. Literally orgasm for my brain. I did make a good start. I did trousers and shoes last night, and then this kind of like full of junk shelf. Now I just need to go through this rack and this rack. This will be lovely and empty for Ruth. So that's the goal. This bin is already full of like lovely stuff, and once I go through everything, hopefully it'll be nice and full, because I want to do a closet sale / meetup in Bushwick, but it'll definitely probably be on like a Saturday or a little stoop sale action, and you guys can like come and say hi. There's such nice bits in there. I really don't know where all of this stuff is going to go, but anyways, wish me luck. In an ideal world, the built-in closet would look like this at all times. It would have space here. It would have my suitcases neatly packed away, all of my jackets, which is crazy to me that I own this many jackets. Guys, when I moved to New York, I moved with one charity shop coat that was not that was not warm enough for New York winter. I wanted to give you the complete vibe that was occurring today. Let me take these off, sorry. I've just gotten in from running errands on Errands, but I had the headphones on, these sunnies, this dress that I got in, immediately put it on once I picked it up after I got out of the gym, and have been wearing it all day. The dress is from a Melbourne sustainable, ethically sourced brand called Après Studio. I will leave it down below, but she makes these different different styles of versions of dresses out of this ruched kind of cotton fabric, and they're like so stunning. But I felt like this was going to be the silhouette that felt like a bit more me. Like this is a like racer cut, I feel like really tends to suit me. And also I just love the length. Like it's a mini dress, but it actually covers my ass, because not only is it like stretchy and molds to your body, because like my weight just fluctuates from summer to summer. I just opened some of my mail, and this bag from Open came in. It's like their collaboration with Vogue. Super cute, kind of bright green. I don't know, maybe a future moment. Very, very cute though. Lowered my energy level. But I'm excited to talk to you about what I've been learning. I'm a mindful girly, but I like to take like a pragmatic, practical approach to it. Like I'm a very results driven person, so I won't do something or recommend something unless I genuinely see the results. Before the word manifestation was even trendy, and if you've been following me for years, you'll know that like I was always a big proponent of fake it till you make it. You're able to do it if you set your mind to it. Like if you can have the idea and you can dream, then you can do it. You wouldn't have the dream if you weren't capable of accomplishing it. Even if it's like feels really, really big, there's some part of you that like it already exists. Start small, don't you? Start with like a basic manifestation list. You don't know that much about it. You just write down things that you want and kind of cross your fingers and hope, and then you sort of like develop. You try law of assumption, law of resonance, and it's fun. It gets you excited about life, and I think excitement is a really important frequency to be in general throughout life, but excitement is how you pull and draw things in. I'll definitely do like a more dedicated video on this another time. I have like a kind of a bit of an energy series that I'm preparing for Instagram, because I really want to bring that side of myself over to there more, a bit more in a kind of a structured sense. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming really, really soon. Like I'm a science girly, but I'm also a very inwardly spiritual girly. To me, the true meaning of spirituality is going inward with yourself and getting to know yourself and having a true relationship with who you are. For me, I think I have a really strong interest in consciousness, spirituality, like all of that, like esoteric, even like through to the paranormal. I just love, I'm a very like 12th housey type of gal. Like I love the mysterious, I love the unknown. I do also love science though. Like when things can be backed up by science, that's when I get like super, super pumped and excited. It's kind of riffing off the top of my head, like some manifestation tips that I do have that through my own practice I feel like really enhance. Like 'cause I'm just like everyone else, you know, I've done things and they've not come to fruition, but lately I feel like things are really clicking and making sense, and I'm learning a lot through different channels. A lot of people ask me like, what books do you read? I take in so much like visual and audio, like talk, never ever like keep track of. Like I just listen to them in the park and then they just like stay in my brain. A big one is staying in the state of excitement. So when you write any kind of manifestation list, it gets you excited. It creates a landscape which didn't exist before. The excitement that generates is the important aspect. It's not even about what you're manifesting, but as soon as you write that down, you get excited about it, drop the initial expectation of what you wish for, just put it out into the ether, enjoy that feeling of excitement, and then just be open to anything of equal value to the thing you asked for to come in. It's good to be specific in some areas, but then there's other areas, by being too specific, you're actually blocking something even better for you to come in, because you're so laser focused on it looking like this and being like this that you kind of like miss this other opportunity. Second thing is, if you are kind of thinking big picture goals here, say you're writing down like what the end result of a passion project is, like you want to create this product or do this thing, or you know, become this type of person, you just write it down and you let the universe take care of the rest. Do not get in your head about doing the steps to do it, how it's not possible because you don't know this person, or you don't know this information, or you're not skilled enough to do that. Don't worry about that. Like, let the universe take care of the rest. You'll see naturally when you shift your perspective and your direction towards something, little things will just happen. Like, you'll find yourself finding opportunities or naturally setting like these unforced goals that get you closer to that thing. Also, I think people kind of glaze over is they're not willing to level up to meet the frequency of the thing that they're asking for. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself as well as you could. Maybe you're in more toxic situations than you'd like to be in. Things that are just not serving your highest good that you're figuring out and going through. To be willing to level up some way, and that could be just as little as mentally changing your perspective. Anyway, I better stop there. I could talk about ways and methods all day long. I mentioned in the last vlog that I had started scripting because I've been having like a lot of success with creative forms of manifestation, way more than when I used to just like flippantly write things that I wanted in a book. I would say my vision board's like almost 90% like ticked off, and we're not even halfway through the year yet, you know? So I will suggest a really easy way to make some vision boards, which kind of ties into the scripting element. You guys know I chose this Papier notebook as like primarily my scripting notepad. Got a good few entries in there now. I will leave some like handy dandy quick little tidbits, either YouTube video or TikTok, about how to script, like basic. And like every time I script, like I watch a new video and people have like little methods and little add-ons that they do to kind of the basic format. Guys, when I tell you, I can see it happening before my eyes. I can see how my intention is shifting every single day, how in tiny little ways I'm working towards these bigger goals. And it feels natural. Making healthier choices. Can you tell like a big part of mine was like focusing on my health again? Honestly, at the start, I was doing way too many quantum healing hypnosis sessions, and it was kind of like burning me out. I didn't feel burnt out, but I knew my body like wasn't keeping up with how much my mind was capable of doing, and I got sick. I think the reason I'm focusing on health is because I think to have a strong mental fortitude, sometimes it really helps to also be physically strong. Doing like 3 sessions a week at one point, and they're anywhere from 4 to 5, 6 hours long. Scripting, in short, scripting is kind of like a letter that you write to yourself or the universe. Like to me, the universe, it's like my universe, like everything happening around me, inside me. So when I say universe, I mean like it's very interconnected with my being. We are spiritual beings after all, having a human experience, not human beings having a spiritual experience. So I get like excited about this stuff. You really feel like you're tapping into this. I start mine with the date, dear universe, and then almost every paragraph starts with I feel, I am grateful for, and then you go off to write about the desires that you want, but in the past tense, as if they've already happened. Very much like the law of assumption. You're like, of course I have that job, and of course I'm feeling really happy. You speak in this language of certainty and in the past tense as if it's already happened. And I can definitely see already the difference between the first day I did it and like the more recent entries. I can see my confidence growing, because I think a lot of us are scared to wish for the things that we want, and we're really scared to like say it out loud, or immediately the self-limiting beliefs come in and we're like, oh, I want this. Oh no, that's too big. That's like too big of a dream or too big of a goal. Seeing the progression of being a bit shy with it to being a lot more like, yeah, of course, like be sassy. Like, of course that's mine. Of course it's already happened. So I've been focusing on, like I said, my health, obviously getting the money up, but not so much money. I like to focus on opportunities and the experiences and the freedoms that come with money, as opposed to the money itself, because we all know money doesn't make you happy, but it's the experiences that people generally want, feeling of freedom people generally want. So I like to manifest things like the feeling of freedom, because that can come in so many different ways. More proficient in a lot of my hobby. Why I'm jumping on and sharing all of this with you guys is I am just seeing it happen in front of my eyes so quickly, and even just at the baby stages, it's getting me excited. End of the letter, you sign it off like, love from Tara, you know. Finished mine off the other day. Thank you, universe, for making a great life so easy. Love, Tara. So you kind of get the gist of it. 5 to 6 pages. The first one I did was so long, and then the rest of them have kind of been repetitions, or things that I've like added on, or I've gone more in depth. So I might have wanted one thing in the first entry and now more padded out, it's more fleshed out and really emphasizing what it feels like, because the feeling is the most important part of scripting. And it also gives you a chance to reassess, because you might have wanted something one week and then you're like, actually, now bringing in the success that I had with my vision board, I saw another girl share her method, and what she found really, really powerful and useful to her was to make a mini vision board to go with each script, or as many scripts as you want. Like, I haven't done it for every single one because it's very similar things that I'm talking about. To make a less intimidating, low-key, continual vision board. So I'll show you this one because I think it came out really nicely. This girl's living her best life. I had a tarot card reading at an event that day and the star came up, so I popped that in there, some cute quotes. Holidaying, fitness, fashion, DJ, enlightenment girly. Oops, sorry guys, I had to turn the aircon on because my camera keeps overheating and the break in my stream of consciousness is really ruining the vibe. The app that I use, thanks to Kelsey, because she uses this on her Instagram feed, it's the Teza app, which I have already. Just download like a collage app as well, but I just like this one because it's really clean. Down in the middle it says templates, and you can scroll across to all of these different like collage styles, and there's just one that's called clean, and that is the one that I use for the collages, and you can just really upload your screenshots really easily, and you can also change the size. You can have one for your feed post size or story size. That's the one that I use just because it obviously fits more images. Anything that I can do on my phone, I will do. Like, that is so easy to me. I'm giving automatic writing a go. I really like this energy reader kind of channeler called Lee Harris. It doesn't even matter if you are into channeling or not. I think that he has some incredible advice and really good energy. It's really positive and really helpful. I think it was one to do with how to connect to your spirit guide. That really leads off from like all of the hypnosis work that I'm doing. I'm seeing the connection that people have with their higher self and their spirit guides, like while they're under hypnosis. And these are people that, you know, don't necessarily believe in this stuff, but I'm seeing the information come through, and it's really like encouraged me to improve my own connection with, you know, my team. And he did this like little 2-minute exercise within the chat of like get people to channel for themselves, like the way that he does for himself. He said if you didn't have any specific questions, just to ask, what does my soul want to tell me today? Unexpectedly gave it a go, tried to channel a few words for myself, and he was very like encouraging. He was just like, don't worry if it's nothing, don't worry if it's just a few words here and there. First time I found really helpful, because I said the day before to like my higher self, I want to come up with a business name. I don't know what the business is yet. I just know that I need to create, like, on paper, an LLC. The problem is I was mulling over a name. I couldn't decide on a name like classic Libra antic. I really wanted the name to encapsulate the work that I want to do, when I know type person. And it wasn't, I was like writing down all of these combinations, they weren't working out. I did the channeling and the business name was the last thing that came through, and I was just like, that's it. That's what I'm calling it. So as you can see here, you can see my doodles. If you need a bit of a boost, or you're feeling a bit stagnant, or you need a bit of affirmation, it's a great one to watch. I'll leave it down below. I really do have to thank my sponsors today, Squarespace, my faithful monthly partners, for allowing me the platform to be able to regurgitate this information. They make it, you know, sustainable for me to do so. Some of you may be new, some of you just may need the reminder, but if you are in need for a website of any kind, Squarespace is your one-stop shop. You do not have to be a coder, you do not have to be design expert. They make it so easy. Templates are a wonderful jumping off point, but everything on Squarespace is fully customizable. You can change it around, upload your imagery, upload any details that you want on there. Like I did with my website, loversunday.com. I guess is the closest thing I have to merch, whether it's just somewhere people can find you, an e-portfolio to display your work, an e-com shop like I have, or just anything you need really. Squarespace has you covered, I promise, and they have 24/7 support team always there to help you with anything you need. Now you can sell merch through Squarespace and they will handle everything. You just design your products and they take care of the manufacturing, the shipping, all of that, which I think is like insane. I always say you don't need to take my word for it. You can just try it for yourself with my link in the description bar, or squarespace.com/Tarmer. you will get a 2-week free trial to just play around, design your website to how you like it. And if you do like it and you do push it live, you can always use my code TARMER at checkout. I know the energy has been intense for the first half of May. I hope you're all feeling like you're coming out the other side. Like the first half felt like such a heavy cloud and weight, and I finally feel like we're breaking through. Like this video and please comment, it helps out the channel loads. And of course, if you're not subscribed, maybe you're new, subscribe, stick around. Wishing you all the best for the upcoming week. I will see you in the next vlog. Mwah. Bye.